Now, speaking of a lack of humanity, let's get into good old Serena Joy. We got to talk about her.
Great segue.
She is so problematic, baby. I mean, she is one of the most heinous women and villains in TV history. Which I guess is kudos to you, my love, for pulling it off and bringing her the atrocious behavior of her alive, because you really made it so vivid. I read the book, but Serena Joy is so much worse in the show, in my opinion. And I read that you said that you don't like her, but of course, as an actor, you had to find a way to understand her. So let's talk a little bit about that process. How do you find a way to connect with someone who is actually a villain against her own kind, which is women?
Yeah, I mean, that's really a tough spot that I'm in, just mentally. You know, I have to find a way to justify all of her actions and why she does things. And so that brings me into just the core of her humanity, believe it or not, that she has, you know, some there. But, yeah, it's really kind of, to me, she always seemed like a very broken woman who had lost trust in her husband and the people around her, and just kind of bringing it all the way back down to those pure human emotions really allowed me into her. And I've continued to base everything from there with her. But at the same time, it just feels very dirty at the end of the day. When you look back on it and you think, gosh, I had to sit there and justify everything that she did as the actor. But then, you know, when you step away and you watch the final product, it's she's completely despicable. And I don't really have a lot of sympathy for her outside of when I'm between action and cut, you know,
yeah,
when I am her in those moments.